The first step in changing a car tire is to set the parking brake, turn on the flashing hazards, and get the manual out. After reviewing the manual, you are ready to begin to change the tire. In the manual, it said the spare tire was in the trunk. So you lift up the trunk, open up the floorboard, take out the jack, tire iron, the jack rotator, and unscrew the spare tire. At first is to loosen the lug nuts before you lift the car up. The manual says this. So you loosen in a counterclockwise motion. The car jack has a specific place where it needs to go. It is usually near the wheel that you are changing, and it is designed on the frame so that you do not damage the car. The proper placement of this jack is under here. The manufacturer marks it off with these two little slots that the jack is between. Now it's time to lift the car. You must turn the jack handle clockwise motion to lift the car.
Okay.
Once the tire is fully lifted off the ground, you remove the handle and you begin to change the tire. Now that you've lifted the car up, it's time to take the tire off. Each manufacturer gives this to fit each lug nut of your car. Now this is very time consuming when trying to take off 5 lug nuts. I suggest that you go down to a local auto parts store and buy a cross wrench. It will save a lot of time if you are in a hurry or if you are in bad weather. The appropriate thing that will fit the lug nut, which is right here, and you put it on the lug nut, and in a counterclockwise motion you start spinning it. And spinning and spinning and spinning until it is off, like this. You proceed to do that with all other 5. It is now time to take off the old flat tire and replace it with the spare. But remember, this is a temporary tire and it can only be used for 50 miles per hour. Spare tire on, you must proceed to put all the lug nuts finger tight. Then, with the wrench, you put it on one of the lug nuts and tighten it a quarter turn. Then you go to the one across from the lug nut spectrum, and make that a quarter turn. That way, the tire will be put on nice and even and will not be wobbly on the wheel. You keep doing that, quarter turn, until the tire, all the lug nuts are tight. Now that the spare tire is on tightly and evenly, you must lower the car. To do this, you put the handle back on the jack, and this time you put it in a counterclockwise motion. Pop the trunk, put the jack handle a flat tire and the tire iron back in, and off you go.